Hi, Louise.
Hey, Susan, how are you?
Yeah, good. It's pretty quiet in the office today, so maybe a quiet community meeting as well.
Yep, people are getting their Thanksgiving errands. I think.
Yeah, we'll just wait for a couple of minutes for people to show up.
Okay.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, Akash.
Hey, Akash.
Might have a smaller turnout today. We'll see.
Yeah. I was telling Louise it's pretty quiet in the office as well. Can everybody see my screen?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, let me add everyone to the attendance. Cool, I think we can get started. We'll see if Sajay joins later on. Before we start, are there any agenda, Louise and Akash, you would like to add to the items?
Nothing from my end so far.
No, I think that the thing that I would be interested and I might just ping Bin Bin just to make sure that if he had any questions around the feedback for his co-review, the changes he's making into the Notary RC1 integration, because I think that we were trying to hit code complete on this by Monday, so I'll just ping him.
So I reviewed, I think Akash, I've reviewed his latest commits as well. So all the discussion on the conversation thread is related to future improvement. Like none of that has to be addressed with this PR, and both of his latest commits look good, and I have already signed off on it. Should we just merge it in?
Yeah, I would be okay with that.
Yeah, Akash, do you have any concern if we just merge it now?
No, I think that kind of aligns with what Bin Bin wanted to. Last night he said that it's basically ready to go, and he'll add follow-up PRs as necessary. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
With one approving.
I think maybe I can approve it right now again.
Yeah, it's because I've updated the base branch, isn't it?
Yeah. Give me 1 second, just approving it. Okay, just approved it.
Yeah, now all the other stuff would take like 10 minutes to run. I can merge this in once they're ready.
Cool.
Yeah, I know there's some internal discussions around how to support multi-tenancy. Luis, maybe the next item we should review, or like once we have this discussion, we should have a design doc of some sort, to like a formal document to capture how we're going to support multi-tenancy. Like at the moment, it's just a big discussion thread.
It makes sense.
It's hard to refer back to.
Yeah, we kind of need to work with Toddy on sort of speccing the behavior first.
Yep.
So yeah, that could be a good topic for our next sync.
Right. So the next sync would be Tuesday, I guess. I guess when next week, everyone will be back from vacation.
Right.
Yeah, it'll be good to bring it up.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. Can we put it on the agenda?
Yep. Let me do that. So Akash, you're still good running the next meeting?
Yep. I'll take it.
Would it be November 29th? I think so, yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Design for I also have some question, like Eric was mentioning before, like one of the benefits of supporting multi-tenancy is that every team can configure their own verifier for their namespace. If there needs to be a cluster admin who is doing all the role assignments and then like the federated identity, how does individual team configure their own verifier? Does the question make sense, Akash, Luis?
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah, I don't think we've completely fleshed out how that would work, but I'd assume somehow the cluster admin would have to delegate or set up the RBAC so that each team's admin can make the appropriate changes. I don't think Ratify can really handle that.
Yeah, there's still a bunch of discussion around that model. How would that work? And I think Toddy just joined. So Toddy, we are sort of starting the conversation around multi-tenancy and how identity federation would work. I know there's a lot of discussion around that, so maybe starting to sort of spec out the high level scenarios, obviously not for RC1, but just kind of starting to put some thought in how we want to model some of this. Put that as an item for the next community meeting.
So Luis, I think I shared with you something that I wrote for Notary, because we had similar discussion there when we were discussing the trust store and the trust policy. I think we can start from there. I was also trying to understand the current design and where we're going with Ratify specifically for like how this will be integrated in AKS.
Right.
And but I'll be happy to I can share the issue on the notary side that I wrote, what is the expectation and how the trustor and the trust policy should be managed there. I think this can be the base actually to start discussion on how Ratify can work.
Yeah, that makes sense. Do you have a link?
Yeah, give me a second. I'll share the link. Yeah, give me a couple of minutes to find it so we can continue to a next topic or whatever topics we have. Sorry for
Yeah, actually, we were wrapping up. You
Yeah,
joined just in time, Toddy.
it's light agenda today.
Do you have any topic to cover, Toddy?
Not specifically for the community meeting. I am still trying to catch up with all the documentation with Ratify and get familiar with it. So that was actually I just started a couple of days ago digging a little bit deeper, but I don't have any topics for today specifically that I want to bring up.
Yeah, an update you missed. Susan was about to merge the change being worked on to integrate with Notary RC1. So it should be merged as soon as the sort of the merging processes end. And then once we have that, this will be one of the most critical parts for the beta 2, which is the integration with RC1. And that release is, we wanted to kick it out on the week of December 5th. Is that a Monday? Yeah.
No, Monday.
Yeah, December 5th.
Okay, December 5th.
Right, and AWS was asking for this integration, and we kind of committed to them to have it merged by Monday, November 28th. And then they would run some validations on their side. And for us, we would also be able to validate through next week and kick out a release the following week.
Okay.
Susan, Akash, do you know if there are any other critical? I don't think there's any other critical changes we wanted for beta 2, right?
Yeah, the Binbin's notation integration is the one.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the other question is, are we going to block for the testing help from AWS or on our side if we want to set it up?
I don't think we block on their testing. We basically make them aware that the changes are in, and then we let them sort of do their validation and tell them they wanted a release relatively soon. So I would think they would have their cycles to validate their scenario this week. But we can tell them we are expecting to kick out a release on the following week.
Luis and Akash and Susan, would you mind if actually instead posting the links to the in the Zoom chat, I use Slack for that? Because I think we should try to keep all the conversations in Slack. Zoom chat gets lost after.
Yeah, if you post it in the chat, I can also paste it to the meeting notes.
I'll post it in Slack because in general, I would like to move more of the conversations on Slack. Then one of the things that I noticed is that we don't utilize this asynchronous communication enough, and people are waiting for the meeting to make a decision. So I'll tag you in Slack and you can post it in the
meeting notes. Yep.
Coincidentally, I don't think I'm part of that Slack.
Oh yeah. Let me share the Slack link. Also, the GitHub project has a link. So under community,
Mhm.
there is reach out. So first you have to join CNCF,
Ah, okay.
and the approval is very quick. So you add yourself and then you look for hash ratify.
Got it.
That is the process. Cool. All right. Thanks for joining, everyone. Good to see you. Have a good break.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy
See ya.
Thanksgiving.
Bye.
Stop sharing.